this girl named Donna who got Annabelle from her mother in 1970. And the mother bought this used doll at a hobby store. Now, Donna was a college student at the time and she was living with a roommate. And when they first received the doll from the mother, they didn't think it was anything that special. But over time of having this doll, they saw that Annabelle was moving around the house on her own. For example, the girls would leave the apartment with Annabelle on Donna's bed, and they would return home to find it on the couch. And soon Annabelle's actions began getting weirder and weirder. They would leave for the day, and when they got back, they would find this parchment paper all over the house with the words "help me" written on it. One day, Donna even returned from college to find Annabelle sitting on her bed with blood on her hands. So they started freaking out and decided to call a psychic over to see what was really wrong with the doll. The lady sat with the doll and told the girls that long before their apartment complex had been built there, it had been a field that was on that property. And a 7-year-old girl named Annabelle Higgins died in that field. So basically this psychic said that this little girl's spirit lingered in the doll. So the girls began to feel very bad for this poor Annabelle spirit that was stuck in this doll. They thought that she was probably just this friendly, playful spirit that wanted to be around them. So they decided to continue keeping the doll, which was a very bad idea because she wasn't good at all. They started having these dreams about Annabelle climbing up their leg and onto their body and putting her hands around their neck to choke them. And they would literally wake up with claw marks all over their body. So this is where Ed and Lorraine came into the picture. They told the girls that it was not a sad ghost living in the doll, but instead a very dark, inhuman spirit. So they called a priest who performed an exorcism on the doll and on the apartment, and the Warrens ended up taking Annabelle home to their house. And that's where their car started breaking down. Their drive home was extremely dangerous, and when they got to the house, Annabelle literally started levitating in front of them. So that's when they took it to the basement, put it in a case, made sure it was locked away, and that's where it's been ever since. And that's why this whole case was inspired to be a movie, although they portray Annabelle in a very different way. I can't tell which I find scarier, the Raggedy Ann version or like the creepy horror movie version. Comment down below which you find creepier.